Hello there, this is TechInfo19. I back with another video. This time we're gonna do a ROM review for the Galaxy S Blaze. So the Galaxy S Blaze, if you haven't seen our review, was made in March 2012. It's a dual-core 1.5 GHz, 1.5 GHz Snapdragon S3 with 1 GB of RAM. It's a T-Mobile exclusive, 5 megapixel camera, which is broken on my unit, as well as an LED flash, which is also broken, and a 1.2 megapixel front camera. This device originally launched with Android 2.3.6 Gingerbread and an upgraded Bolt of 4.0.4, but this device is rooted, so let's check this out. So the ROM that I installed on this device is called Dirty Unicorns, and it's based off of Android 4.4.2. I also have Android 5.1.1 by Candy 5 installed on this thing. I will review it in another video. As you can see, this is just the boot animations. If you guys want this boot animation, it's called Live Boot. Just go to the Play Store and search up Live Boot, and then it should say root Live Boot. And what it kind of does is just show you what the device does while it boots up. And it's not just like random, it's like legit what it's doing. So it's really cool. But it does also take a little bit longer to boot up because of all the text. Alright, so here we are, the lock screen. And I already customized this with my own colors and stuff, so that red ring behind me is red. This right here is a Dirty Unicorns thing with a battery thing in the middle. We unlock it and it's a standard KitKat based thing. I don't have gaps installed on this device, so I had to side load apps from One Mobile Market. So let's go to settings here, and I also customize my animations. About phone, hardware info. It doesn't really show much, just CPU and how much RAM it has left. As you can see, Android 4.4.2. Also, if you triple click on this, it gives you DU. But let's start off with the good things first. First, the ROM is extremely customizable. So if we go to settings, under customizations, there's 30 tweaks. And there's a ton of stuff that you can customize, like notification drawer, lock screen, power menu, app bar, and miscellaneous, in status bar, navigation bar, which I already have enabled right here. Recents, miscellaneous stuff, like you can also use you can also enable this feature called active display, which is a low power way of showing you your lock screen notifications. But if you install a custom kernel like me, you can go farther than 1.5 gigahertz. So let's set this to performance mode. As you can see, I am at 1.62 gigahertz or 1620 megahertz. It does say 1890 here. I am trying to figure out what is wrong with it. I do not know why so far, but and also IO schedulers. I just set mine as Zen. It just feels zippy. Okay. Um What else? So you can enable dark themes and stuff. The Wi-Fi reception is great. I don't have any right now, but I don't know why, but I think the Wi-Fi is down. But the bad thing is that when at first it will crash around 5 times and have to restart itself, which sucks a lot because when you try to go to the settings when you first boot up, it'll just you try to scroll down and just freeze like this. No, just turn off and start again. Secondly, there is lag sometimes depending on what features you have enabled. Like I don't have much right now, so as you can see it's zippy. But also after playing a game like Traffic Race or Geometry Dash, heavy stuff like that, it will have to reload the home screens once in a while, but that's expected from a almost 4 year old device. It's gonna be 4 years old next year. Not yet next year in March next month in March. And thirdly, honestly, RAM management sucks. So out of this device has 787 megabytes of RAM, and I don't know if you can see that, but but on the right it says 123 megabytes free and 664 megabytes used, and there are no recent apps. But even though Android does require a lot of RAM, it shouldn't be taking up this much RAM. But you actually never feel it. I've opened up every single application, and the lowest it's given me is 15 megabytes of RAM left. And right when I close it, all of them, it just gives me like 40 of them back, and it's really weird. But after a restart or two, I don't know, you can probably get back up to like 200 megs. I don't know. Also, you because this is Android KitKat, it's really really smooth. Lollipop is also smooth, but on the Blaze, the app drawer is really really laggy if you have a ton of apps on it. And so about gaps, if you don't install them, the default applications you'll get is the browser, calculator, calendar, camera, clock, docs, documents, downloads, DSP manager, which is an audio thing where you can customize your headset like preferences, how much bass you want and stuff. Email, gallery, messaging, movie studio, music, people, phone settings, terminal emulator, and voice dialer. These other apps I have installed by sideloading them. Internet, downloading internet APKs or downloading them from One Mobile Market, which I think is a really, really good market for people who don't have gaps. There's not going to be every single Google Play app, but there's a lot of them. It says 1.6 million, and that's a ton. So, all right, this has been the review of the Dirty Unicorns ROM based off of Android 4.4.2 for the Galaxy S Plays. There are other devices that are supported by this ROM, like the Galaxy S4, HTC One M7, Galaxy S Fascinate, just to name a few. Overall, my impressions of this ROM is that it's really really nice. It's just RAM management and a few bug fixes can smooth it out, and it would be perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching, and in the next video, I will be reviewing Android 5.1.1 ROM by Candy 5, and we'll just see how it goes. Thank you for watching, everyone, and peace.